Giving. Welcome, welcome. Hello, welcome in. Lovely to see you all. How is everybody this evening? Hi, Karen. Hi, Prudence and Retro and Megan and Sue and Claire and Mags and Angie Claire and Lou. Lovely to see you all. Are you having a good week so far? Welcome in, Carol. Just getting myself set up. I've upgraded myself this evening to an actual chair. This is revolutionary. I feel much more comfortable than usual on my little piano stool. So I've had to move things around. Hopefully I'm not going to be too lost this evening. Hi Rebecca, how are you doing? Tonight's going to be a little bit different in that we are shopping from my jewellery box. So these are all things, apart from a few items from last week that I'm rerunning with a reduced price, everything else has come directly from my jewellery box. So I don't know why I agreed to this really, but I've had a huge clear out and I've now got loads of space in my jewellery box for lots of lovely new things. So that's exciting. Hi Lissa, how are you? Welcome in. Let me just check whether my live stream's working over on YouTube. Yes, it is. Hello on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to come over to join in the auction, scan the QR code on the screen and it will bring you over and give you some free credit if you're new to Whatnot too. Hi, Rach and Emily and June. Yeah, it was quite cathartic, really. I mean, I've been thrifting jewellery since I was at college, so I've got quite a lot of costume jewellery mainly. There's a lot of it here. Some of these things I've never even worn, but I think that they are all thrifted. Hi June, welcome in. We've got some rings, we've even got some watches, loads of bracelets, more bracelets than we've ever had in a show. Lots of gorgeous necklaces and pendants. We've got 3 giveaways this evening. There's this cute fan necklace. There is a gold tone enamel one and a sterling silver one for the buyer's appreciation. That's new actually. There's one new with tags item on there. Lots of silver, lots of gemstones. There's even a couple of butterflies. Can you believe I found butterflies in my own jewellery box? Yeah, it is empty. Hi Jenny, hi Kirsty, welcome in. And hi Sarah. So there are 100 items in the shop this evening. There is stuff in the buy it now as ever, as well as in the auction. Everything is pre-listed, so do go and have a look through. The only things I haven't put in this evening are my upcycled charms. I do have them next to me, so if anybody wants to see the charms, we can show those later on. But I think we're going to be quite busy working through the listings. Thank you for the pre-bids. I can see that there are some in there. Yeah, well, I was quite gung-ho with it, just pulling stuff out. Hi Cha-Cha-Cha, welcome in. So yeah, there's lots to show you. And I have also recently bought a watch repair and battery changing kit. And so I've been collecting watches, doing this unbaggings and things for 5 years now. So I had a whole massive shoebox full of watches. So my husband and I sat down on Saturday night and took all the watches apart, and pretty much everything we got ticking again. So there are a couple of watches here that have come from my collection that we've got going again with new batteries as well. So I'll show you those. The pearls, yeah, I've had some really good things over the last couple of weeks. So my antique jeweller has got those white gold items and I'm off to see him on Friday for the valuation. So I'm hoping that they will just be staying with him and going to his Hatton Garden shop, because the one with the turquoise needs a repair and I think they're probably a bit beyond whatnotting. Oh, I'm so glad you liked your bracelet, Claire. I was wondering whether you liked it. Oh, good. Yes, amazing, amazing. Right, so some strange questions on Whatnot on YouTube this evening. I do have approval to be on here selling, don't you worry, nonsense. This is an approved third-party app that streams through YouTube, and I am in YouTube's vertical streaming community, receiving extra training to make things even better for you as well. Adam says, would you rather watch a tree grow or a knee grow? That's a bit of a strange thing to say. I think we'll get that off of there. And Leo says, pretty. I'm assuming he means the jewellery, but either way, we'll say thank you. Okay. Hi, Awesome Cart. Hi, Bumblebee Boutique. Bumble Boutique, rather. Hi, Pretty and Preloved. Okay, so anywhere in particular you guys want to start, or shall I just work through the pre-bits? Here is everything again, just to show you. Bright beaded hoops, these ones here. They're cool, aren't they? I have quite an eclectic taste, as you'll probably tell by what's in the light box. Karen, this silver twist ring. Hi, Nicola. This was really funny because it was vaguely familiar when I picked it up, and then I sent some pictures across to my friend that I go thrifting with. She said, oh, that's the ring that I bought the other week. She found it in a charity shop, and yeah, it was the same one. So this is one that I ran last week and I'm rerunning again this week. Anything green and beaded. I love green too. Is this the one that you meant, Karen? Oh, thank you, Nick. Hello, I didn't see you come in. So this one is right between the N and the O. Let me just get it up on the screen. There's more rings and more bracelets than I've ever had in any show this evening, because they are my things, rings and bracelets. I mean, they're all my things, but these are more my things. So it's obviously sterling silver. This one isn't from my collection. This is one that I ran last week, and I've reduced the price this week. So you're getting it for the price I paid for it. And it's lovely. I'm going to start this one at £6. That one's running now. So it's just on the top of the O. I guess you would probably call it an N.5. Oh no, Nick, a plumbing emergency. Oh, I hope you get that sorted without too much time and expense. Oh, thank you, Karen. You've got us off the blocks. What is everybody up to this week? We had, my eldest was doing her SATs last week, so we are glad to be the other side of that. She did amazingly in terms of her attitude and how she approached it. We were really impressed with her. We've got, oh, let me just turn the sound off. The school mums are off on one. We've got half term next week. So I have actually got a show scheduled for next week as TBC, because I would like to do one. It's just whether or not I get time to do the listing, because I'm also setting up a new retailer on Friday, and I've still got stock to make. It still needs labelling, and yeah, there's lots to do. So we may or may not be on next week, so bookmark it, and you will see, but I definitely will be on the week after. Hi Arida, hi Laura. And I forgot to say, if you're new here, I'm Kat. Welcome in. Let's have a look at this gorgeousness. So this one is a size O, and it's sterling with 9 carat gold. And I bought this online. It was a set of 2, and it was the other one really that I wanted. And I do really like this, but it just fits on the wrong fingers for me in terms of what I would want to wear it with. So it's quite a modern, was a very modern one. It's got a full set of London hallmarks inside for sterling and 9 carat gold, and it's marked with an X, which I believe is 2022, so very recent. So these bits here are gold, and then when I bought it I wondered if it might have marker seats in, but it's not. These are just little hollow tubes. It's quite an unusual effect, and it's a bark effect on the sides. You can see I like that on my ring here. I think I ought to take a ring off so that I can actually show you how it looks on. And I've actually listed this for less than I paid for it, which I've done with a few things this evening, because I do want to move them on and get them into jewellery boxes of people who are actually going to wear them. So we're starting this one with a pre-bid of 25. Thank you very much, Lissa. So that bark effect goes the whole way around. And this is 9 carat gold in here, solid 9 carat gold that's been hallmarked inside alongside the silver. As I say, London hallmark, and I believe it's 2022. Thank you very much, Lissa. I'm glad that is going to a good home. Do shout if there's anything that you want me to bring forwards. Welcome in, Tink Rach. Okay, shall we? Let me just see if there's any other rings with pre-bids on. I can see there are quite a few pre-bids on necklaces. But I'm going to knock over the whole display if I get those down straight away. This one, oh, she is a lovely buyer as well. This one, I'm so gutted about. This only arrived with me last week. I bought this on Vinted and I really, really wanted it to fit me, and it's too big for me. And it's steel rather than sterling, so it can't be resized. I'm gutted because it's so cool. It's quite similar to the Great Frog one. I think that's partly why I liked it. And it's made by Spikes. It's marked in there, Spikes. It really does look like a silver ring the way that it's been blackened. It's a size W, so the seller on this hadn't got a sizer, so I just took a chance on it. Sad times. Ah, that's a really good point, Lissa. Yeah, actually, I bought this one on Friday in a charity shop because I'm really in love with my enamel at the moment. And the first time I washed my hands, I lost the crystal out the middle there, so I need to get that replaced. Welcome in, Living the Dream and Helen. Thank you, Karen. Okay, let's start this one. We've got a pre-bid from Francois at £8. Thank you very much. So it's a size W or 11 if you work in the numbers. Really cool. Made of steel, this one. I know, Lisa, but I will be able to stick a new one in there. I just need to find one that's the right size. Thank you, Francois. That is your first purchase from me. And I know that was a pre-bid, so I don't know if you're with us live. So do say hello if you want to in the chat if you're here. Thank you very much. Oh, my lovely rings. This is harder than I thought it was going to be, guys. Oh, the other thing is that I am 72 sales away from 1,000 sales and whatnot. When you hit 1,000 sales, you get paid a bit quicker. So that's an awesome target. I can't wait to get to that. So you never know. If we sold everything tonight, we would be there, which would be awesome. No pressure, guys. Okay, so this one is adjustable, but just to show you, it's currently on an O. It's a silver tone wire with a cluster of gemstones. Really cool. Do you think, Karen? Maybe. Well, I've got enough items listed, but we'll see. This is really cool. So this one has a pre-bid from Rebecca of £2. Thank you. Lovely bright colours. Is it bright enough in the light box tonight? I'm wondering if I've not got my lamp close enough. So this is adjustable here. Always letting me get a little bit closer. Thank you very much. Lovely trays of rings. And I have some lovely things to bring you over the next few weeks as well. Can't wait to show you everything. I've filmed a big thrift haul today for next week because we're on half term next week, so I've pre-filmed it. And you've got a marble unboxing this week over on YouTube and a subscriber gift opening as well. Hi, Little Vintage Vibe. How are you? I haven't seen you for a little while. I have a couple of messages on YouTube. Michelle, hello. I think it's the first time that you've caught me live. Thanks for watching. And Emmy Sue is watching from Mississippi in the USA. She says, thank you for appreciating jewellery and saving it from the landfills. Always enjoy watching you. Oh, thank you very much. So if you don't watch me on YouTube, it's Jewellery Rescue. Do go and check it out. There's lots of unbaggings and thrift hauls, and I show the things that I upcycle as well. Right, so back to this one. This is a hematite ring and it is a size T and it's just £1. And this one has a pre-bid from Francois again. Thank you very much. Thank you, Karen. I'll go through all the rings that I've got pre-bids on, starting off with the rings. This one would be a cool thumb ring, or you can stack it if you have others like it. Easy to wear because it's black, obviously. Thank you very much. Right, let me just move this lamp a little bit. Is that a little bit better? I think it might be. Oh, I knew I'd forgotten something. Cheers from my pina colada teddy. Ah, that's better. Yum, yum. Let's go back into the rings. This is my lovely Lapis ring. Cheers, Kirsty. So this is quite a dark blue lapis, and it has got some little flecks in it. Really pretty. It's a nice chunk of circular silver. And I've reshaped it because it was slightly out of shape, so it's all beautifully round again. My promote button is going yellow again, so thank you if you have hit the button for me. So this one is an O. And what markings do we have? Oh, we have a 925 in the back there. It's just into the P actually, look, so it's a large O. And we're starting this one with a pre-bid of £8 to Aya. Are you in, Aya? Didn't see you come in. Hello if you did. Yeah, it's a lovely colour blue, isn't it? There's a Lapis bracelet coming up this evening as well. I just haven't worn it as much as I thought that I would do, although I do love blue. It's a cool one. So let's say it's O to P. There we go, a nice big chunk. I may have adopted this one that didn't sell in a previous show. You might have noticed that one on there. Oh, hi LD, I didn't see you come in. Hi Lynn. LD, thank you very much. That's a lovely one. Oh, my spider ring. So I did have a pendant with this as well, but I think I must have already sold that because I couldn't see it in my jewellery box. And it is, I think it's resin. It's like, it looks like glass, but I think it's a resin, but it's really vibrant blue. And it's on an adjustable white metal band. It's a little bit too big for me on that finger. I think I wore it on this finger. Just to show you where it is on there. It's currently an S. So obviously if you make it smaller, you'll have to overlap it. And it's got some space to go bigger as well. And this one has a pre-bid of £2, so we're running that now to Jill. Thank you, Jill. I think Jill's at work because she sent me a message earlier. This one I bought specifically to wear for Halloween. Do love a bit of Halloween jewellery. I'll have to see if I can find that pendant now. I've got a feeling I might have sold it last Halloween. Thank you, Jill. Oh, Jill will be pleased because she had an issue with payment last week and she wasn't able to be on live. So that's great. So that's all the rings that have pre-bids on. So I think what I'll do... Oh, let's actually have a look at the ones that have got notification bells on. So this one you might have seen before because I did buy this for myself and then I sort of felt guilty for buying it and I put it into auction and I think I listed it, I don't know, £15, something like that, and it didn't go and then it went back into my jewellery box. When I bought it as fluorite, but it actually tests as jadeite on the Presidium, and then these are glass here. And it's just a really unusual, cool looking ring. Oh, my fingers are too hot in the light box for that finger. So we are sterling again, and this is also a size O. And And even though it's a massive chunk of silver and gemstone and glass, I'm going to run that one at 6. Welcome in Angel Moon and Izzy and Jodie. Oh, thank you, Lissa. I actually really liked that one. I kind of did buy that thinking that I liked it, but obviously nobody else did. So I kept that one on. Should we pop it back on? I need to, it's a little bit rattly. I need to re-glue, just pop a bit of jeweller's glue in the back of it so that it's secure in there. Well, it is secure, but it's rattly, as I say. And did notice that there was another one with a bell on, so let's have a look at that one. And then I'll come back to the other rings unless there's one in particular that you guys want to see now. So this is another one that I ran last week and I have reduced the price of. Hi Robin, how are you? This is a beautiful labradorite. I can't believe that it hasn't gone. So I've reduced the price this week. It is obviously sterling and the stones have just been cut so beautifully. Normally you see labradorite in sort of big chunks of smooth stone, whereas these have been cut for this lovely gallery. So the size is, it's just into a Q, so it's a large P, small q, or a P&1/2, however you want to say it. And as I say, I've dropped the price on this one to £15, which is a bargain for this beautiful ring. Thank you, LD. Isn't it gorgeous? The blue flash there is lovely. It's on the lighter side of labradorite, almost like a moonstone, but I think it's too blue to be a moonstone. I've never seen labradorite cut like this before. Thank you very much, LD. Lovely rings coming your way. Where should we go next? Let me go category again. There's a few watches in this evening as well. Let's have a look at this one because it has a pre-bid on it. So I bought this for myself and then I never had a battery put in it, and I have put a battery in it now. I put it in on Saturday, so this is a brand new battery and it's been keeping time beautifully. As you can see, it's exactly 8:22. So this battery went in on Saturday night, so we can see it is running on good time, but sold without warranty because I'm not a watch expert. It is a Radley one. I don't know how well you can see on the camera there, but it has a little Radley dog sitting just there. There's a little dog house, and then there's some washing out on a line, and then this is the original strap. It's got the dog playing ball and things on it. So the strap has a little bit of wear, as you can see, but plenty of life left in it. It's in a gold tone case. It's absolutely beautiful. And I definitely was going to keep it if it didn't go, but it's got a pre-bid, so it's going to a new home. Let's run that one now with a pre-bid of 12 from Francois. It's just a really nice quality. I did look up other Radley watches online. I didn't see one like this. I didn't see another one that I liked. So there's the little dog there looking gold, like on the handbags. Oh, Lynn's come in. It's a really lovely watch. So a new watch battery costs £20, so this is cheaper than buying a battery for your existing watch. Thank you very much. Yeah, my local key cutting place, they charge £20 a battery. So my husband and I decided we would buy the repair kit. So if anybody is interested in a video on that, on how to do it, it's actually really easy. You can do it at home. You just need the equipment. I could do a video on how to do that if anybody's interested. Let me just pop your name on that one then. I don't think you are actually Lynn, are you? Sorry, I realised that when I did your parcel last week. Hi Georgia and Millie and Mal Carol. Is it Carol? Everything is pre-listed this evening in the shop, so you can take a little look through. I have got 3 giveaways to do as well, so we'll do one of those shortly. Let's see if we've got any bracelet pre-beards. Let's start with the Daydream Believer. Now, I think I bought 2 of these and sold one and kept one, but I haven't worn it, so I thought I would pop it in. Lindsay, okay. I've got such a shocking memory, but I will try and remember. Oh, thank you, Lissa. Okay, I will do a video on that. Welcome in, Emily, and the Thrifty Gent. That's a great name. So this is a silver tone. Interestingly, has a little hole in the back like the ones that I do with my charms. It doesn't have any branding on it, it just says Daydream Believer. So I've now got the song in my head. And just to show you it on. Really cute, nice for stacking, and I think it's just your normal average size. Let's have a look. Actually, it's slightly smaller than usual, about 5.5 with a 2.5 opening. But I think that there is some adjustment there if you wanted to adjust it. So we're starting this one at just £1, and we've got a pre-bid on there from Bridge Lover. Thank you very much. Isn't it cool? I think it will stack nicely. Hi Jade and Claire. I think we've already run that ring you were interested in, I'm afraid, Claire. Thank you very much. We're just having a look at bracelets. There's a lot of bracelets tonight. Just looking through to see if there's any other pre-bids. Gosh, there's loads. Loads of bracelets. There's lots of notification bells on this one, so let's have a look at this one. So the reason I decided not to keep this one is it is unfortunately a little bit too big for me. I've got piddly little wrists, and this one is 8 to 9.5 inches. It has a sterling clasp. I didn't test it because I didn't want to get acid anywhere near the pearls, but I'm assuming that these aren't silver. I think those are just silver tone. They're all freshwater pearls, including that one there. They've got really beautiful greens and purples in them, likely Tahitian pearls. They are real cultured freshwater pearls, and they're quite nice and chunky too, as you can see on the wrist. And you've got a nice extension chain on there as well. So that one we're running with a starting bid of £6. So it's sterling on the clasp there, but I don't think it is on here. Really pretty. And I like that it's got the little one on the end there as well. Kirsty's winning this one. Thank you very much, Kirsty. I've run out of trays already. That's a good sign, isn't it? Okay. Hi, Maya or Maya. I never know which it is when I see it written down. It's a name that comes up a lot, or 2 names that come up a lot in my girls' storybooks, and I never know which one to say. This one is an interesting one. So this is probably African, I would say, just inspired by at least, because these are the recycled bottle glass that is often made in Africa, and we've got a little coconut toggle there and a silver tone closure. Again, this one is a bit too big for me, so I've never worn it, but I just loved it. So these are probably cola bottles of this kind of colour, aren't they? Sort of aqua colour. So this one we're starting at 4, and it's got this lovely star dangle on it. LD likes this one. It's so unusual. I've never seen anything else quite like it. It's cool, isn't it? I could have made it smaller by remaking it, but rarely have time to make things for myself. It's a real treat when I do. Show you the other side is the same. Thank you, LD. You know, my shoulder's still hurting. I need to be careful. It popped a couple of weeks ago. I think you guys could hear it. I'm going to have another little sip of my pina colada to help. I had physio on it for months and months, and I really don't want to have to go back to that. It was hideous. got a bit of an unwieldy list this evening because there's so much on there. I've got 4 bracelets from Joma tonight, so let me show you those. So these are the bracelets that have JJ, so that's for Joma Jewels, and they're silver plated or gold plated. This one has a gold tone 4-leaf clover. It's gold on one side and silver on the other. And I think that some of the beads either are or have been gold toned. Can you see on the camera that some of them are a little bit gold? So I don't know if it's plating loss or if that's by design. It's very pretty anyway, little stacking one. And we're starting that at just £2. What a bargain. Yeah, that's a good idea, Kirsty. Welcome in Wendy and Neve and RTS. I can do the tiger's eye necklace. Yeah, should we have a look at that one now? So the tiger's eye necklace was one that I ran last week, and I have reduced the price this week. So there's I think about 7 items that aren't from my personal collection, and they're ones that I've reduced from previous shows. So this is absolutely stunning. It's a big chunk of tiger's eye that's been carved into a rose, and then we've got a faceted drop bead there, and then we've got 3 sizes of bead, but 2 sizes of tiger's eye going up. And then look at this detail, there's a little carved rose at the top. Isn't that gorgeous? So I did find this online, attributed to Gallery Mirage. Just found one reference to it online, but there's no branding on it. It's approximately 18 inches, and I've reduced the price this week. We're running that now at 16. There's the back. You can see how nicely made it is. And I think the other listing I saw online was like ridiculously high. Thank you, Kirsty. I just thought it was stunning. I love anything with roses on. As you can probably tell, there's quite a few things this evening with roses on. Kirsty's fighting hard. Thank you so much, Kirsty. Where's the tray? There we go. Okay, let's go back to the bracelets. Unless you've got other requests, please do feel free to say what you would like to see. I'll show you this other Joma one. No, thank you. Welcome in, Kaza. So those of you that joined since I last said, everything's listed in the shop, so you can have a look through. There's buy it nows as well. So nearly everything in the auction tonight is from my own jewellery box, which it's never happened before. There's never been a sale of the like, and possibly won't be for another little while. So these are things that mostly I've bought and either not worn or not worn enough to warrant keeping. So now my jewellery box is nice and empty and ready for new things from everybody else's shows. The moon goddess, is that the earrings, LD, the moonstone ones? I'll show you those next. So this is another silver plated stretchy from Joma Jewels or JJ. This one has a little rope twist heart, and that one is running now at £2. So you see these in gift shops on little cards, and they're quite expensive. They're quite nice for stacking as well. Yeah, free up new space. I may have already made a purchase today from Shaylee's show, but it's only a tiny little chain. It was a little mother of pearl eye, just a little 16-inch one. I just loved it, and I had a little bit of credit, so I went for it. Oh no. I must have at some point gone in and bookmarked things because it came up and gave me a reminder. I've been trying not to go into her shows because it's too tempting. She always has lovely things. So this is another one that I showed last week and have reduced for this week. So these are really pretty moonstones, and I think this must be the original box because it says Rainbow Moonstone. It's from Crystals, which is a lovely shop here in the UK. that sells crystal jewellery. They are on sterling hooks. Now, I always antibacterially clean my earrings before I send them out, or if you want them changed onto fresh hooks, I can do that free of charge, plated or steel, or if you want to upgrade to new sterling hooks, they're £3 in the buy it now. Just add it on and tell me which earrings you want them put onto. So these are little goddesses holding up their moonstones. Aren't they gorgeous? Let me just show one. And there we go. They're quite subtle as well. They're gorgeous. So we've got a pre-bid on these, and we're running now at £12 to Aya. I don't think Aya's in. Say hello if you're here, Aya. I don't think you are. Really pretty. I did think of Aya when I bought these in, actually. I've never met Aya, but I know I'm getting to know people's style now from what they buy from me. It's nice, isn't it? No pressure to them, but oh, I really wanted those ones. Oh, the time's just gone back up again. Are we fighting for the moonstone goddesses? They're lovely. Thank you, Aya, if you are watching or watching back. Hi, Claire. How are you? So, Claire, we're shopping from my jewellery box this evening. Mostly, there's just a few items that we're rerunning from last week. Other than that, it's all come out of my jewellery box. Scary stuff. Let's just go back to the bracelets. I will show you these Joma Jewels bracelets, even if you don't want them. So I've done the clover. This one is a little star. Let's find it. This one has a nice little memory for me because it was in one of the lockdowns and the neighbours had started putting little tables outside their houses like a garage sale. But obviously they weren't allowed to man it, so there was just a little box that you popped your money into. And this came from one of those, and I was so excited because it was the first thing I'd managed to thrift during the lockdowns. Oh, sad times. How big are they? That's kind of hard to tell, isn't it? Let's see. I'd say about 7 inches. That's okay. It's hard to know when it's round like this, but we are about 3.5 inches. So it's, well, maybe with the curves they might be 7.5. Let me see. I think I actually restrung this one as well. That's it on my wrist. I can give you my wrist measurement if that helps. Let me know. The Lapis bracelet LD. Okay, we'll move on to that one next. Let's run this one at £2. I do. I do have tiny wrists. I'm sorry about that. But some of the things I'm selling tonight, I'm selling because they're too big for me. I get really excited when bracelets actually fit me, or I can. Actually, this one, maybe I restrung it to fit me. Let's see whether it's the same size as the others. Oh no, they are all the same size. If anybody wanted those as a bundle, we could do the 3 for £4. Let me know. Okay, let's have a look at that Lapis one. This is an interesting one because I bought this on a well-known auction site quite a few years ago as sterling, and it is marked 95 on the back, but I tested it today. I'd always been a little bit unsure as to whether it was or not because I got it at such a good price, and when I tested it today the acid was just orange. It wasn't the bright red that you get when you drop it on sterling. So I am selling it as silver tone. I wonder if it might be a lower grade silver masquerading. It doesn't look like a plated piece, but who knows. They are lapis lazuli gemstones. Really pretty. They've got the gold flecks in there. This one in the centre has been faceted. And then 2 more here. And the reason why I like this one is because it's got 2 size adjustments. If I put it on there, well, I have already put it on there. So 7 inches to the first one, or 7.75 to the second one. So we will run that one now at £12. As I say, we're selling it as silver tone because it didn't pass my acid test, although I'm not the most experienced with acid testing. Lovely Lapis gemstones though. Oh wow, Jodie, that sounds cool. Nice to find a bargain. Welcome in, Shazrina and Tony and Lisa. It's all pre-listed this evening. Well, as ever, I'm always pre-listing. So feel free to have a look through. Oh my goodness, there's loads of bracelets this evening. So I'm just working through the things that have either a notification on. I can hear fireworks. I thought there was somebody knocking on the door for a moment there. Or that have pre-beards. Where is this one? Here. It's black. Yes, that is quite good when people don't know tarnish. I find that with the car boot sales that the house clearance guys often don't know. When silver's really tarnished, they don't realise that it's silver. So this one, again, I bought for myself, Preloved, and I think maybe I wore it that day. I don't think I've reached for it since because I'm more of a silver person. But it's Monica Veneda, and it's got the nice logos either side there, and it has the tiniest set of hallmarks you have ever seen along here, and it's hallmarked for sterling silver, so it's obviously a gold over silver. It's a slider, so adjustable size. And these are, if you don't know Monica Veneda, it is expensive jewellery. And we are starting this one at £8. So this one is gold over sterling. That's what it's marked for. Thank you, Lissa. And got the M there. Thank you very much, Lissa. Welcome in, Gilly and G Cassidy. Oh, wait for it, there's so much on the list, it's taking ages to load. This is another lovely one. Yes, I will do in a second. Thank you. So this one is sterling here. Got this cool clasp with the swirl, and in last week's video you might have seen that I found earrings and possibly a pendant as well. Can't quite remember what the other item was, in different bags that were swirls to match this, so keep an eye out for those coming up as well. This one is 7.25 inches and clips over the swirl. It's a bit difficult to do around the camera. Hold on, let me bring it around here. I'm not going to do it up because then I'll be fiddling to take it off, but just to give you the idea. It would be really cool for festivals and things. I can see that's stacked up with other leather ones, and that one is just £5 with the sterling clasp. Nice little stacking bracelet. Welcome in, Tracy. Everything is pre-listed this evening. Nicola likes this one. Thank you, Nicola. Isn't it cool? To wear that to a gig or something. Thank you very much, Nicola. It's all gone quiet over on YouTube. Feel free to scan the QR code and come over to join us on Whatnot. Welcome in, Maggie. Shall we do a giveaway? I feel like we need a little giveaway break. Let's bring this up. So I've got 3 giveaways this evening. And let's run the fan necklace first. So this one is brand new. It's a little fan. I think it's from Boots originally. and that will be absolutely free to our winner. I will cover the postage. You don't have to buy anything. You just need to be over 18 in the UK and following the page. If you don't already, then click on Sustainer Beads up there, follow the page, and then come back and enter. So you've got 4.5 minutes to do that. Good luck, everybody. There's 2 more necklaces to give away this evening as well. The Buyer's Appreciation one is sterling this evening. Excuse the noise, I'm just trying to sort out all the bits I knocked off when I picked that up. Carnage, as ever. Okay, I am going to have another little sip from my teddy cup. Cheers. Right, let's go back to the bracelets. Got a bit of everything this evening. This one is really cool. So I love anything that looks Mexican or Southwestern, and this has that kind of feel to me. It's a green stone in there, which is quite possibly a turquoise. It's slightly more teal coloured in real life than it's showing on the screen here for me. It's a white metal. It's got an alpaca look about it. It's that kind of golden silver, if that makes sense. It's got like a warm tone silver metal. And it's adjustable. It's a cuff. It's very cool. I just, for whatever reason, don't wear it. So we're going to run that one at £4. That one is running now. And as I say, it is adjustable, but it's 6 centimetres and 2 across there, but you can pull it out to suit. I've given it a nice clean today. It's all shiny and lovely. Thank you very much. 2.5 minutes on the giveaway. Do please get into the giveaway. This one is an Etruscan style one, which I found in an unbagging and decided to keep and didn't wear. I don't know why, because it's really lovely and nice for stacking as well. They look like little suns, don't they? And I bought a pair of studs that match this as well last week that will be in a future show as well. Oh, hi Chelsea, how are you? Nice to see you. Get in the giveaway, Chelsea. We're running one now. So this one is 7.25 inches. And we're running that one now at £6. And as I say, this is a sterling silver one. LD likes this one. Glad you're good, Chelsea. Welcome in, Chantel. Thank you, LD. Can we squeeze in another one before the giveaway finishes? Let's see. I think we've seen all the ones with notifications in the bracelets. Let's have a look at the earrings. Minute left on the giveaway. So these are freshwater pearl earrings in different colours of pearl. They're really pretty. They're on silver tone hooks. They look so lovely. Again, I just haven't worn them. I can swap those for new hooks if you would like, free of charge. They would be silver plated or steel, or you can upgrade to sterling silver for £3. That's in the buy it now. In fact, I don't think it is in the buy it now. I don't think I've put it in there. So let me know if you do want to do that and I'll import it. How much is the bobble chain with the gemstone pendant? This one here. So it's all pre-listed in the shop if you have a look through. I think it might be 30 on the start bid on that one. It's the biggest, well, one of the biggest chunks of silver in tonight's show. 5 seconds left on the giveaway, so we'll do that first. Good luck, everybody. It's about to run. Good luck, good luck. Who's it going to be? Kirsty, congratulations. You have won the fan necklace. Thank you everybody for joining. Let's pop that in your tray. So I have one more follower giveaway and a buyer's appreciation this evening as well. So don't worry, there's still more chances to win. Hi Rose, welcome in. Okay, back to these earrings. So gorgeous freshwater pearls. And they are running now at £4. Silvertone hooks, as I say, I can swap them for new hooks if you prefer, otherwise they're all just cleaned before they're sent out. Living the dream likes these ones too. They're really unusual, sort of a floating design almost. There they are against the hair, nice with hair down or hair up. Very unusual design. I think they're going to rate. Thank you very much. Let me just write you a little post-it note. It's a relief to have a pen that isn't leaking all over my fingers this week. Welcome in, Will. What was I doing? I felt like I was in the middle of doing something else. I don't know. Did you find the necklace? Let me have a quick look for you, Claire. I think I put it on at 30. I've had this ball chain for such a long time waiting for the right pendant to go on it. Yeah, 29. That one will start at, and I will show it when we get into the necklaces. Yay, yay for pearls. Such a classic. Right, let me just pop back into the earrings, see if there's any others with bids or notifications on. These lava stone ones. So again, these are silver tone hooks, same deal. Oh, let me know, Rach, if you want the hooks changing over. So silver plated or steel free of charge, or I'll clean the ones that are on there, or let me know if you want to upgrade to sterling ones. I have got the probably one of the world's biggest selections of faux pearls. Boxes of faux pearls. I keep meaning to do in the run up to Mother's Day like a children's workshop to make bracelets with them. I might do that at some point. Silver paste. Let me just make a note of that because I will not remember. New separated hooks. Thank you. So same deal with these ones. And I'm going to run these ones at 3. So lava stone, I think you can spray with perfume, can't you, or oils. Nice long ones. You can tell I like a long earring. And they've been hand wire wrapped, not by me, by somebody else. Oh, my shoulder. I need to find a way of doing this one-handed. We have a bid on these enamel ones. As you know, I love cloisonne enamel. Don't really know why I chose. I was just looking at all my enamel earrings thinking, I can't keep all of these. And these were the ones that I decided would go. Oh, they're beautiful. They've already got a bid. Don't look at them. I can't look at them. So again, same deal. So these I would have put new gold plated hooks on when I got them because I always change my hooks over. But I can change them for gold plated or gold toned steel if you would rather. Otherwise, I would just antibacterially clean these ones. And those are running now at £5 to Jill. Thank you very much, Jill. They did, yeah. No markings on the back. Thank you, Jill, if you're watching. With her spiders. And then the next ones are running as a bargain price because they have the start of verdigris on the inside of them and I haven't had time to clean them. So white vinegar you can use to clean this inside. It's just see the green in here, it attacks the metal. I have got a video up on my YouTube channel, my ultimate guide to cleaning vintage jewellery, and one of the sections in there, you can skip through the chapters in the description, is about cleaning verdigris with white vinegar. Sometimes like an antibacterial, like I use Dettol wet wipes, the biodegradable ones occasionally, and sometimes that will clear it off. If not, the white vinegar is good. So again, same deal with these ones. I can change the hooks if you like, and I'm running them at just £2. Bit of a bargain on these beauties. So they are vintage cloisonne, and the enamel goes all the way round. And super pretty, similar flower to on the other ones. Thank you, LD. Would you like me to swap the hooks on those? So they have bronze tone ones. I must not have had any gold ones in when I bought those. Let me know if you would like new hooks. Don't charge any extra for that. Yes, new. It's made a note to do that. And I know Jill isn't on, so I'll message her about her hooks. These ones I kept from the haul of 90s crafters dead stock that got donated to me when I first started the business 5 years ago. I got donated something like 6 carrier bags full of gemstones and glass beads. It was like the best day ever. I went to this lady's house during lockdown to pick them up, and we put them in the boot of my car, and when I got home I just spread them all out. It was just incredible. I've still got a big shoebox full, but there were some pieces in there that she had made before she closed her business, and this and the matching necklace, which is over here, was a set that I decided I would keep, but I haven't worn them. So same again, I can change those hooks for you if you would like, but as I said, I don't think I've ever even worn them, but they are so cool. I'm holding them at the wrong heights. Hi Faith, how are you? So these are handmade Lampwork beads. So like the troll beads and Pandora beads are made over a heated lamp, over a flame rather. And Rebecca likes these ones. Aren't they cool? Love the colours on them. If you don't follow her over on Instagram, do check out Brooch Lovers Instagram account, because she has a gorgeous collection that she shares on there. I'm good, thank you, Faith. I am good. I'm in the race this week to set up a new retailer. Thank you. And film stuff for next week because we're on half term. I won't have any childcare next week, so it's just a very busy week. So we're shopping tonight, Faith, from my jewellery box. No, thank you. Let me know if you want to see the earring. Sorry, if you want to see the necklace, and also let me know if you would like new hooks on those. Let me just go back into the earrings again. Sorry, just deleting some silly comments over on YouTube. I think we may have seen all the earrings with bells on them. Yes, we have. I'll come back to the other ones later. So, bear with me. I'm just checking whether I've missed anything that has a bid on. Oh, we haven't looked at that one. And the lovely jadeite ring has a bid on as well, so we'll come back to that one too. Talk amongst yourselves, sorry. Okay. Somebody bought this one for me. Don't really know what I should take from that. It says, don't panic, and it's a little set of weighing scales. And it's got one of these really strong backs on. A little enamel piece. It's very cute. And we're running it at just £1. Don't really know what this means as a gift. I don't want to think too much into that. £1 for this fun little pin. Anybody go to the old Weight Watchers. Oh, they've closed, have they? Did I hear that they've gone out of business? Hi Latonia, welcome in. Everything's listed this evening, and I've got some more giveaways to go as well. Let's just go back to that ring. Oh, where's it gone? So I can see we've got a pre-bid on this lovely one. So this here is testing as jadeite, and these red ones are glass. It's such a cool, unusual ring. It's sterling silver. It's got a 95 mark on the back, and it's a size O. And we've got a pre-bid on this one of £6. So this was one that I bought for myself. Then I decided to put it in an auction, and then I priced it too high, I think, and it didn't go. So I decided to keep it, but I haven't really worn it. So I thought I'd run it again at a more reduced price. So it's a size O, and it's sterling, jadeite and glass. And it's gone to Jodie. Thank you very much. That's your first purchase from me. Welcome, welcome. I'm Kat, by the way. Here most Tuesdays. Oh, thank you, Faith. Yeah, they're all. Yeah, I've now got an almost empty jewellery box, which is amazing. I do like my rings and my bracelets, as you can see. Okay, shall we move on to necklaces? So what I've done so far is I have gone through all the pre-bids and the notification bells in every category except for necklaces. So we'll move on to that now. Yep, we can do the glass heart first, and then I will go back through category by category and show you everything. So we've still got lots to see. There's stuff in the buy it now as well if you haven't seen that yet. Here's the heart. Now, some of these things, because I just have a few chains that I like, so I just have pendants in my jewellery box, and didn't have enough sterling chains for everything. So this is a nice silver tone chain. I think it's a steel one, but this here is sterling, and it's marked 925 on the back there. I'm doing my usual thing of doubting myself now. Oh, it does sound like a mystery novel. I'm doubting myself now. Is it glass? It doesn't feel cold now. I've picked it up. I've always thought it was glass. It feels warm, but is that because it's been at the top of the light box? Oh, what I'm going to do is, let me just turn the face cam off. I'm just going to heat up my Presidium, and then I can pop that on there and it will tell me if it's glass or if it's plastic. 1 second. I'm back. Hello, hi Darlie. Sorry, I hate to do that. I'm just questioning myself now that I'm looking at it again, because this is obviously my pendant and I've always thought of it as being my green glass harp. It's just not cold. Now I've taken it out of the jewellery box. So I'll wait for the Presidium to heat up, and then I will know it'll move if it's glass, and it won't move at all if it's plastic, and then we'll know for sure. Okay. Let me go back. Shall we do this one? Is this you, Rebecca? To go with your earrings. Ooh. Okay, so this goes with those earrings. It's Lampwork glass, so these are handmade glass beads, and then the necklace was made by a local artisan, and it was 90s dead stock. So I don't think I've ever worn it. I just put it in my jewellery box, and it is 20 inches. Doesn't look 20 inches. I'm questioning myself now. Let me just double check that before we run it. It is 19.5 inches. Oh, it does say that on the screen. I just had to choose the closest number, which was 20. Okay, we're starting this one at £5 with a pre-bid from Brooch Lover. Thank you very much. The colours are awesome. That'd be a fun one for the summer. Shall I hold it up? I love Lampwork glass. And thank you very much. I'm glad you got that to go with your earrings. Let me just check on the Brazilian. I think it's on. Let me just turn the face cam off again and I'll run over. Sorry, guys. I've never had to do this before, but I want to make sure it's right for you. Talk amongst yourselves. Guys, I think it's plastic. I'm sorry, this has never happened before in a show where I've had to actually test something live on the show. No, the needle's not moving on the Presidium, so I think it's a plastic heart, not a glass heart, and it's got a pre-bid on, and I think it was from Aya. So let's run it, and if you guys bid on it, you know that it's plastic, and if the pre-bidder wins it, I will obviously contact her and see if she wants to cancel her bid. It is very pretty. I can't believe it because I've always thought of this as my glass heart pendant. It's a very pretty, and as I say, this is silver on here, and we're marked 95 on the back, and we're on a silver tone chain. Let me just find the listing. Is it gone now? Can you believe that I found 2 butterflies in my jewellery box? Might even be 3 actually. I've got a feeling that the giveaway might be a butterfly. You'll have to tell me what you think. I'm just going to change this in the listing. Will it let me do that? Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. It's all gone very slow. There we go. Okay, right, so oh no, it still says glass. Okay, so if you bid, this is plastic, not glass as it says on the screen. And yeah, as I say, I will contact Aya if she wins and see if she still wants it, even though it's not glass. Sorry guys, I'm quite embarrassed. We have not had that happen before. Oh, I'm glad that you liked it, Rebecca. Welcome in, Tracy. And Grocom and Hayley and Stevie. It does, doesn't it, Lissa? Okay, I will be in touch with Aya and we'll see what she thinks on that one. Okay, necklaces. I've put the Native American bear paw back in at a lower price this week. Let's have a look at this one. So, before I was on Whatnot, I was on another live selling platform, which we won't name, but it did go out of business. The day after I did my first live show, I was building up my profile, and then they closed the platform down. I like to think it's not connected to me doing my first live show, but when it closed down, I think I had some credit or something built up in the system, and I bought this necklace, and I've never worn it, so it has to go. It's gorgeous though. It's a really chunky sterling chain, and then we've got gold plated here, and I think it must be gold plated. I don't know. I was going to say maybe over copper, maybe, because it's got some. It looks kind of rose gold in places. Can you see that? It's sort of yellow and rose. And then it has 3 diamonds in here. And I tested them and they are diamonds. So on the back, the markings say 9K. So that's obviously the gold plating. 95 obviously for the silver portion, and then DIA for the diamonds. I think I did find it online when I bought it, but I can't remember who it's by. It is 18 inches and it's really pretty. Love the mixed metal. I don't know why I haven't worn it. I guess I'm not really a hearts person. I haven't worn the heart jewellery as much. That's why there's a few hearts in this evening. But it is a really lovely piece of jewellery. Just note that on here we've got the rosy colour coming through here. Or maybe that's intentional. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like I don't know what's going on now. I've put myself off. Anyway, we have a pre-bid from Karen on this one. It's a really, really lovely piece of jewellery. It does deserve to be worn. There it is there. And because it's 18 inches, you could stack it with a longer one if you wanted to. Love this chunky chain. I think I paid, thank you, Karen. I think I paid 42 for that and haven't worn it, which is criminal. So I'm glad it's going to get some wear now. There we go. Put that with your lovely twist. Thank you, Faith. I feel a bit all over the place this week. I would say I'm not normally all over the place, but I think most of you would know that would be a lie. Okay, let's go back into the necklaces. Oh, I've just realised my necklace is undone. Just caught it on something. We can't actually see the picture on this one. Hold on. Oh, this is the chain. So, oh gosh, you can't see this display anyway if I ruin it. Let me bring it down. Oh my goodness, I've got loads of necklaces, look, stacked up on here. And this one's at the bottom, of course. It was the first one that I put on. We're nearly there. There we go. Okay. This has got a real vintage look about it. And I nearly listed it as vintage and then noticed it's got a freedom tag on it there, look, so it's Topshop. It's silver tone, it's a super long one. It has an extension on it as well. Let me just check the length. It's about 24, sorry, no, 30, it's about 34 inches, so it is a long one, and an extra 2 inches on the extension. So you could probably double it and have it short. And we're starting with a pre-bid of £2 on this one. What a bargain. Thank you, Elle. Did I say hello to you, Elle? Sorry, I don't think I even did. Welcome in, Mad Deals. Darlie likes this one. I'm going to have to put my left arm down because my shoulder's really aching. So we have got another 2 giveaways this evening as well. Thank you very much. We will run another one in a little bit. I feel like we've still got a lot to see though. Lots in tonight. I'm going to have a gulp of my squash because I'm quite thirsty. Sorry, lovely. Welcome, welcome. I don't think I was in the jewellery zone. I don't know which zone I'm in today. It's always so tricky because I set up the show and everything and I'm working, then I pick up the kids and then I'm in mummy mode right until about 5 to 8. Then I've got to suddenly snap back into work mode again. It's tricky. Okay, we've got another beautiful, thank you Kirsty, I will. I've got a heat pack, I'll put it on my shoulder. So this is another lovely cloisonné enamel pendant and it's got butterflies on it. Look, I bought this before I was doing the business because I do collect cloisonné enamel and I just, you know, couldn't not pick it up, but I don't think I've worn it. It didn't have a chain, so I've put it on one of my new gold tone steel chains, which were approximately 19 inches. And This is a bigger one to the one I had last week. I can't remember who bought it, but it is a bigger size. It's on a cream background, beautiful colours. And we've got a pre-bid on this one of £8 to Jill. Thank you very much, Jill. Jill's in America, so I think she's at work at the moment. So she will come home to her emails of what she's won. Hi, Lady Alice. Welcome in. I think that's gone to Jill. Thank you very much. Where's Jill's tray on? There it is. There's just so much on the list, it's taking ages to load it each time. Do shout if there's something in particular that you want me to pull forwards. Right, no more bids on the necklaces, so we'll start on the ones that have notifications on. So I sold one of these a couple of weeks ago and I said I've got one of these in my jewellery box, so I thought I would put it in tonight. So I can't remember who won it, but they told me that it's called a shard necklace. So this is made from a piece of old plate or something. It's a silver tone and it's on a silver tone vintage chain, which is 23 inches, so a nice long one. Oh, thank you, Elle. I wonder how Antique Bee is getting on with her plumber. I hope she's doing okay. Welcome in, new friends. Everything's listed this evening. I'm running this one now at £6. That one is running now. Really unusual piece. This has been in my jewellery box for a long time and I haven't worn it for a little while, but a nice fun vintage piece. And I wonder if I might go through the ones that I can reach off this other stand that I've already taken apart. There's quite a lot of everything this evening. So you might have heard me talk about this brand in my videos. So this is by Lapis, which is a Parisian brand, and apologies to the French if I've completely butchered the pronunciation. This is from their N2 range of quirky enamel jewellery. I just love it. So this one, they sell their range in TK Maxx, and so it has got a TK Maxx ticket on. I think this one is RRP £38 and their original price was £20. And my lovely friend who knows I collect this brand bought it for me, but I had already seen it in my local TK Maxx and bought not one but two of them. And I made one into a little charm for my charm bracelet, and I've already got a pendant. So as much as that was such a gorgeous gesture, I really don't need three of them. So this is the bargain price of £7, brand new with its tickets on. She took off the clearance tickets. I don't know what she paid for it, but as I say, I think it would have been about £38. And this is from their, I think it's probably a Disney inspired range. That one's running now at £7. And I think it's probably Snow White. I think it's called Snow Princess or something like that on their website. They've got a really lovely range and it says N2 on the back there. When I took the photos it looked like it had a little bit of enamel lost there, but it wasn't. It was just a little bit of sticker, I think. That's a cutie one. Let's continue on this one. So some of these are mostly costume, I think, on this stand that I'm working through. This is really cute. So we've got 3 different tone of rings. We've got a yellow, gold, a silver and a rose. They are costume and they're on a gold tone chain. It feels like a really nice quality snake chain, and you can take them off. So if you wanted to match your outfit, you could just have 1 or 2 or the 3 and no markings on. It has the feel of a Marks and Spencer's piece actually, but it would normally have a tag on and it doesn't. It is, I've measured it, just under 18 inches and we're starting this one at £3. Let me show you where it looks on. So it looks quite designer style. I like the fact that the rings have got this extra ring inside so that they sit nicely on the chain. Oh, my battery's getting low now and my phone is super hot. I might plug it in because sometimes when it gets too hot it refuses to charge. Let's just get that charger in. What should we go for next? Let's look at the Pilgrim one. Wait for it, wait for it. So, oh, it was there and now it's gone. I've priced this one at just £1 and I will show you for why if it ever comes up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it really does. You weren't on tonight, were you, Faith? I did check, but I didn't see you. So this is Pilgrim. There we go. And it has the start of a verdigris on the clasp here. I don't know if you can just see a little bit of green there. Again, you may be able to clean that off. You can use my cleaning guide video on YouTube if you so wanted to. I didn't have time to do it. It's just, I thought we would just see if anybody would like it for £1. Running that one now. And I've had it for a long time, so I think it's probably classed as vintage, possibly 90s, just like anything Pilgrim. And then, oops. This one is from Accessorize. It's got 2 stones on it and it's a gold tone. And there's the Accessorize tag. It is really long, but let me just show you how big the pendant is in comparison to my other ones. And with the extension, Nick is back. How are you getting on, Nick, with your plumbing? Sounds wrong, doesn't it? 32 inches approximately. Hi Mermaid, welcome in. This one we're starting at £3, so it's a gold tone costume with stones on here. Black one and a white one. Those last few are going to go back into my jewellery box. I was thinking it's a bit of a win-win for me this evening because what doesn't sell I get to keep. But as I said earlier, I'm very close to 1,000 sales and I would love to hit the 1,000 sales. It means that I get paid a little bit quicker, which will make a big difference at the moment with my big girl in year 6. There's so many costs with her end of term and also with the starting the new school. I had an email last week to say that we've got to buy her an iPad and they're expecting the first payment on the 1st of June. And it's like, is that next week? This is a bit short notice, really. So yeah, we do need it gone. I know. No water. Oh, that's worse than my iPad disaster. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's not a private school or anything. It's just a normal school. This one I bought to go with a miracle bracelet that I have, and when I got home I discovered that the miracle bracelet is gold tone and this is silver tone. What a fool, so I haven't worn it. But I think rather than Scottish agate, which is glass, I think this is the plastic version. It's a sort of poor man's miracle. There is a poor man's miracle. That sounds like a book title as well, doesn't it? It's silver tone, there's no markings or maker on it, and it's 15 inches. Welcome in, Sam and Darren. Yeah, could you imagine how much the government would have to pay for that to supply every student an iPad? Her year group is bigger than her entire school, so it's going to be quite a change for her. So this one sits up quite high in the neck. Well, it does on me anyway, obviously depends on the size of your neck. It's 15 inches, and we're going to start this one at £5, which is less than I paid for it, but as I say, I have not worn it. It's a nice vintage piece, and it's in that kind of Scottish agate style, but as I say, I think it's plastic rather than glass. Yeah, that's true, Kirsty. I'm not really sure. I guess if you really need help, then there must be some other way of helping, but I'm just selling my jewellery and hoping that we can cover the costs. Well, I would do that, Faith, look for a second-hand one, but we have to buy it through them, and then they set it all up with the whole school system on, so they don't even use notebooks. Everything is on iPad. So we were thinking we'd have to buy her a laptop. Nope, they don't use computers for anything. It's all on iPad. It seems crazy to me, but there we go. Okay. Yeah, we've not been given the option. Hi, Sophie. And hi, Kari or Carrie. Chromebooks. Hey, yeah, and then there's uniform and clubs, and she's going on a residential, and then there's a guides day out, and then the little one's going to a castle, and it's just like it's like every day somebody's asking us for more money. But there we go, such is life. Oh my goodness, you've been bailing out water. Oh, bless you. That sounds really stressful. Have you managed it, Nick, or have you come for a little break? Oh dear, hope you're okay. Yes, cover the books in wallpaper. I'd forgotten all about that, Kirsty. Oh, thank you for that memory. Yeah, I can remember when my school books matched my living room. Yeah, the sort of 80s, very thick, striped with flowers. How funny. Oh, bless you, Nick. Welcome in, Darcy. I'm Kat, by the way. Yes, I am always this chaotic. So look at this gorgeous one. This is Marks and Spencer's, but if it didn't have that M&S tag on, you would think that it was an Italian silver chain, wouldn't you? It's really lovely. It's even got one of those silver-looking clasps, but no, it's Marks and Spencer's. Sticky back plastic. I don't suppose we're allowed to use that anymore. Not very eco-friendly, although at least we were upcycling our wallpaper scraps. So this is an 18-inch necklace. I will just double check that for you. It is just over 18 actually. I'd say it was 18.25. And we are starting this one at £4. Kirsty likes this one. It's so stunning, and you could stack this one up with other silver things. It's got a really lovely feel to it, like a snaky chain. Thank you, Kirsty. Getting me that little bit closer to this iPad I've got to buy. There's your tray. Cheers, everybody. About time we had a little bit of pina colada. There's still an awful lot to show you guys. We've still got all the silver stuff here as well. Right, so we've done the things on that stand. Shout at me if you want to see anything else. Which glass do you love? Oh, this glass. I was looking in the light box. Isn't it cute? He came from cancer research and I love him. I bought one of those Stanley Cup type cups this week at the car boot sale. But it turns out I paid £4 for it, and the lady said it's a Costco one, as if that made it really high quality. And I was thinking, oh, that's probably a cheap one. When I got home and looked it up, no, it's £36 on Amazon, the one that I've got. It's quite good, but it does fit over a litre of liquid in it, so I better not fill that one up with pina colada. Rings, yes you can. We started with rings, so we've done all of the ones that had pre-bids and notifications on, but there's still more to show you. So everything's pre-listed. Shout at me if you want to see a particular one. banned from buying glasses. I'm terrible for buying mugs, bottles, glasses. Really bad. Hi Sabrina, welcome in. Okay, let's just crack on through the other necklaces that have the bells on, and then we will go back through the other categories for the things that we haven't seen yet. So we might have to take down this lovely stand here. Have we got a bell on this one? We should do, because it's stunning. Yes, we do. So can you believe this is in my personal collection? I didn't know what it was. And my mum told me what it was. And then that was a bit of a surprise. This is made from a butterfly wing. And if you know me, previous, you know that I'm not a massive fan of butterflies, just in that I'm scared of them. I do think that they're beautiful. These were very popular, I want to say 70s, but I think it actually says 63 on the back of it. Yeah, it says silver 63, so that could mean 1963, but I don't know. But it's a really pretty sterling with butterfly wing in this sort of purples, blues. It's kind of peacock colours, if that makes sense, if you know what I mean. And it's on a silver tone chain because I ran out of sterling chains. As I said before, I just keep the pendants loose in my jewellery box and swap out the chains that I have. Yeah. Well, I didn't know that it was a butterfly wing when I bought it, and my mum said, "Did you realise that's a butterfly wing?" And I was like, oh, maybe I don't love it as much now. So it's about 17 inches, this chain. Yeah, it is a real wing. Isn't it amazing? My friend bought one in a charity shop recently, a really big one that was sort of brown colours. Morpho butterfly, thank you. Yeah, we wouldn't be allowed to do this now, would we? Gosh, I saw the most amazing tray at the car boot sale on Sunday that was all inlaid with butterfly wings. It was a huge like a dinner tray that you'd put drinks and things on, and it was like a scene. Don't know where it was from, but like a beach scene with tables and palm trees. It was amazing. I wanted to video it actually, but I didn't want to be rude as I wasn't buying it. Right, anyway, so let's run this one. So it is sterling silver vintage with a butterfly wing inside, and it's on a silver tone chain. I think it's probably a steel chain. And size wise, there we go. It is really pretty. It's got this nice oxidized detail around the outside. Did I put you all off it with the butterfly wing? Okay, let's see what else we've got on there. So this one I've priced low because it's tarnished and I didn't have time to clean it, and it's got pearls on it, so you can't, I don't really dip anything. I could dip something once maybe, but obviously you can't silver dip it because of the pearls. So it is tarnished silver, and if it doesn't sell, I guess that I will clean it, bring it back another week, but often liquid silver is left tarnished anyway because it's kind of part of the look. This one is very dainty. It's 16 inches and it didn't have a jump ring here, so I've added a new sterling jump ring on there just to make it easier to do up. So that is a shiny new sterling jump ring. These are real freshwater pearls, and then it's got these dainty little seed beads either side, which are a kind of dark pink colour. They're a sort of pomegranate colour. And this one, do you know what? I'm going to drop it down to 10 because I haven't cleaned it, and we're running that one now at 10. So it's liquid silver, so like the Native American necklaces with liquid silver beads. LD likes this one. 16 inches. Super pretty. Thank you, LD. think this is the most items I've ever run in a show, by the way. I'll start to flag soon, probably. And then another liquid silver. This one is a Native American bear paw. So liquid silver again with turquoise. And turquoise inlaid there. So pretty. 16 inches as well. I would definitely have kept this one, but I bought one from Faith that is too similar. So this one I ran last week and I've reduced the price this week, and we're running that one now at 16. And if it doesn't go, we'll go in my jewellery box. So bear paws are apparently a luck symbol of luck, and this is obviously in the Native American style. I'm really surprised that one hasn't gone. Let me just pop that one over here. Where is this one? I can't see it in the light box, guys. Can you see it? Where are you? Oh, it's fallen down. It's here. This one I got duped on because I bought this as sterling silver, and I'm pretty sure it's not sterling silver. It's like a forest scene with moon phases. There are no markings on it to tell us what it's made of, so it is silver tone, and I've put it on a 17-inch silver tone chain. It's really pretty. I just haven't worn it because it makes me so cross that I bought it and paid sterling price and it's not sterling. And it just annoys me every time I look at it, even though it's so gorgeous. So it would be nice if it was worn and loved by somebody else, and that is running at £5, all ready to go on a 17-inch chain. LD likes this one. I did find the designer of it online. I don't know whether it's by her or if somebody ripped off her design, but it's lovely. Thank you, LD. What else have we got on there? This lovely agate and freshwater pearl, and I've always wondered whether this here was sterling, and I tested it today, and the ball and the big jump ring test as sterling. Has that got a mark on it? Yes, it has actually got a 925 on there as well. So it's a purple slice of agate with a freshwater pearl and a lovely silver bead, and it's on a silver tone chain, which I think is going to be 20 inches, but I'll just check. Yes, 20 inches. It's a nice chunky one. And I did used to wear this, but I stopped wearing it when I had my little one, because if I wear a long necklace that's chunky like this, I just clonk her on the head with it all the time. So let's see if somebody fancies taking this one on. That's running now at 12. So silver tone chain, but this is sterling here, and so is this. It's a real freshwater pearl and a slice of agate in purple. Okay, let's pop this one back up. I'm glad that I know that that is silver. Thank you very much for dropping in. Are you on next week, Faith? I am sort of to be confirmed for next week. Depends on whether I've got time to list or not. I've got plenty of stock, but I just don't know if I've got time to list it. Or I could do like a clearance type show, maybe. We shall see. Cool. I'll keep an eye out for you, although it is half term and I've got the kids, so and I'll be preparing for my show if I'm on. But we'll see. I've got my new sneaky earphones, so nobody knows I'm listening to you. I hope you have a good night. So this one is another one that I ran last week, and I have reduced the price. It is stunning. So this is quartz and freshwater pearls. It looks like icicles. It has a sterling clasp, that's marked 925 as well, and it's 18.5 inches. Look at it, it's gorgeous. And we're running it again now with the bargain price of £12 for all those gemstones. Thank you, Rach. I charge £15 for a basic gemstone bracelet, so it is a bargain. I was tempted to cut it up, but it's just amazing as a necklace. If you were going somewhere dressed as Elsa, it would be a gorgeous accessory. Thank you, Rach. Where have I put your tray? Do I not have a tray for you today? Yes, I do. There it is. More pearls for your collection. I've got more that are similar because I think maybe the lady in the shop makes them herself. So I've got similar-ish ones coming up as well. I'm going to say cheers with my squash because I'm thirsty now. Right, let's see if there's any more notifications on necklaces. And then we'll come back round and show you the rings we haven't seen. Okay, let's do another giveaway. Wake us all up again. So the second giveaway is running now. And this is for this sweet little gold tone necklace. Do you think, is this a butterfly here? Is it a flower? Or is it some kind of bird with a head there? I'm not entirely sure, but it is really cute little gold tone necklace. There's the chain on the back there. So you don't need to buy anything. I will cover the postage if you haven't already bought something. You just need to be in the UK, over 18 and following the page. If you don't already, hit Sustainabeads there, drop me a follow and then come back and enter. Good luck, everybody. The buyer's appreciation, by the way, is this really sweet little sterling pendant. I think that's an onyx in there. Really cute one. Welcome in, people joining us now. Everything is listed. We've gone through and we've done the pre-bids and the notifications, and now I'm going to go through and show you everything else. So we'll go category by category, but shout if there's something in particular that you're waiting to see. We're going to go in with the rings. So this is another piece that is marked as 95, but I don't think it is. It's got a bit of plating loss on the inside there. It's adjustable. It's got a cool look about it. It's currently on a size O, but like I say, you can squeeze it or open it if you want to. And we're running it at £1. Thank you. Oh, just knocked something over. Thank you, L2. 12 entries in the giveaway. Thank you, Lou. Three minutes to go on the giveaway. This is another silver tone one, and it's got a little sparkly in there. That would actually go nicely with that quartz necklace. It's got a very light amount of wear on it. I think I wore it here. Very cool. And it is a size N. And that one is running at £2. Thank you, new followers. Good luck, everybody, in the giveaway. So this one is silver tone, it's size N, and it's got this lovely sparkler in it. I just bought a gold tone one of these at the weekend with a yellow sparkle. So that will be coming up in the next couple of weeks. Thank you, Linz. Thank you very much. That with your lovely watch. I'm a little bit sad I didn't get to wear that watch. Well, I'm pleased it's going to a good home. This is painful, saying goodbye to all my lovely jewels. So this one is and agate. Look at that, it's sort of greys, browns, clear, and it's got the double band like that red and jadeite one, and it is a size N, and this one is £10 start on this one. Still another minute left on the giveaway, so do get in the giveaway. And if you've joined since I ran it, it's a little gold tone vintage necklace. Oh, that's nice. Then we've got two mother of pearl ones. Nobody laugh, because I did have a lot of mother of pearl the other week by mistake. This is the little one. I must have done a theme without realising. So this is another sterling one. One of these two rings came from Accessorize, and I can't remember which one. This is right between the N and the O. Little mother of pearl. And we're running this one at just £3. What a bargain for a sterling ring. I'm running quick so that we can get in before the giveaway. Sweet little one. Thank you, LD. I thought surely somebody's going to buy this sterling ring for £3. What a bargain. Good luck, everybody, on the giveaway. Thank you, LD. Who's it going to be? Planet Claire, congratulations. Well done, you are the winner of the gold tone necklace. That's going to be winging its way to you. Thank you everybody for entering and for the new follows. There is also a buyer's appreciation at the end, so stay tuned for that one too. Well done, love a giveaway. I can't believe how much there is to show you. This is such a big clear out. I'm quite looking forward to refilling my jewellery box again after this. So this is the other little mother of pearl ring. I think this one actually came from Accessorized broken bits because it was squished and I've reshaped it. It's got some nice texturing around the band and mother of pearl in the centre there. No, thank you all for entering. This one is an O. Because it's slightly larger, it's an extra £1. This one is just £4. There's the little texturing around the back. Hi Kaz, welcome in. T or U rings? Well, there's only 2 rings left, I think, this evening. I do normally have a better range of sizes. Thank you, LD. But these have come out of my own jewellery box, and I do have quite small fingers, so most of them are smaller sizes. I think that these are... Oh, hold on, we have got one more ring, which is this one. Let's see what size this one is. Ah, this one is a T. So this one isn't from my collection. This was one that we ran last week and I have dropped the price of. So this is sterling with hematite. And it's from TJC. Why have I put C notes? Oh, because when I was doing the photos, I noticed... Oh, hold on. Let me just get that out of the way. That there is a very, very faint scratch on the stone here, as you would expect with pre-loved rings. But it's a really cool style, and that's why I have priced it as low as I have. Isn't that cool? And look underneath. So TJC make really lovely quality gemstone and sterling jewellery. And this one I'm going to run at £12. And as I say, it's a size T. So it's sitting on the stick. It's a nice chunk of silver for £12. And this cool step design. Like that one. And then the other 2 rings I think are a bit smaller. So we've run that one. That one is a smaller one. that one's a size N. And then we've got this rose, which is a size O. So I'm selling this one because I just bought this one last week and I just love it. I have too many rose rings. So size O on this one, sterling as well. And we're running this one at £8. Oops. Let's get that one going. There we go. It's really pretty around the sides as well. Let me show you. There was the other rose one went right at the beginning, I'm afraid, Claire. I will keep an eye out for more though, now that I know that you guys like the roses. I've got lots of rings coming up over the next couple of weeks. As I say, these have come out of my jewellery box. I have these small fingers. I don't know why. I'm not a petite person, but I've got small fingers. Don't know why. Where should we go next? We've got a little charm. So this is a sterling charm from Genos. They are like a universal size, so they say that they will fit on other brands. I've tested them on Pandora and Troll Beads and they fit on those. Not all of the Genos charms are stamped with Genos. This one is stamped, I think it's S. Yeah, it just says S925 on the bail there, but it came from a Genos bracelet and is by Genos. It's sterling silver. It's a little N and it's running at £5. Do we have any N's in? That's a good price for a little sterling charm. You could put it on a necklace chain as well if you wanted to. It's got a nice wide bail. Cute little N. And I've got a couple more watches to show you. So if you missed me saying earlier, I've bought a watch battery changing kit. And so lots of watches that have been in my stock for a while are now working, which is exciting. So this one is by Toy Watch. It's brand new. It's still got its sticker over the front and also on here, and it's even got its tag on. I couldn't fit it in the light box, but it comes in its original capsule. So this can be used for storage and display as well. There is a bit of wear on the box, as you can see, but the watch itself is absolutely brand new. It's blue and white. I couldn't figure out how you open this, so I don't know if you just slip it on. It's a nice unisex style. The battery only went in on Saturday, so you've got a brand new battery in there, sold without warranty, but as you can see, it's kept the correct time. And it's only £10, so that is running now if anybody fancies a new watch. And I think it's a unisex style as well because it's a good size. It's just an Amazon one, and I will review it and show you how it works in a future video, so keep an eye out for that. I bought that one for myself, and then the shop that does the batteries now charge £20 to change a battery, which is ridiculous. It's like cheaper to buy a new cheap watch than it is to have a battery changed now. Which is why I ended up buying this one, because I had a battery run out on a watch and it was cheaper to buy the new watch. So exactly the same deal. A new battery went in on Saturday. This is by Stylito. I think I put Skylito, but it's actually Stylito. I don't know what this is. What is this here? Is it a sloth? Is it some kind of big cat, maybe? Don't know. It's got a... it's just quite stylish. I thought it had a designer look about it, which is why I bought it. It has frayed a bit on here. I only wore it for a couple of weeks before the battery ran out. And as I say, I've only just put the new battery in. It's got a little star that goes around with the second hand. And it's on its original branded strap. And it's only £3. You can't go wrong with £3. You can't change your own battery for that price. In fact, I think the battery probably costs about the same amount. I've never done watches before in a Whatnot show, so I just thought that I would. Oh, you must, Elle. I'll let you know when my video goes live. It honestly is easy. Came with a little vice even to put it in. It's very cool. Anybody can do it. Don't pay £20 to the shop to do it. Now look at this one. I'm denied about putting this one in. I had 2 or 3 of these in the 90s. This is a Storm watch. I can't remember the name of the shop that used to sell these. If anybody can remember, shout, because I would love to remember. Yes, so the brand is Storm, and this is one of their iconic bubble watches, and they are still quite collectible. You can see the strap on this one has had quite a lot of wear. You've got some surface scratches on there. But often the glass is completely trashed as well, and this one isn't. It's hard to show you in the light box because they're very reflective, but the second hand actually says Storm on it there. And this one has also had a brand new battery go in on Saturday. What does it say on there? Oh, it's just a registration number. It's called Laser Bubble Lady with a stainless steel case. Yeah. And yeah, they go for quite a bit on a certain other auction site that we won't name. So we'll list it there if it doesn't go, or maybe I'll put it back in my jewellery box. I don't know. It was hard to work out the size of the bracelet because it's curved. Let me see if I can work it out. I think it's going to be about 7.25. So it's a relatively small one. And I'm running that one now at 28. So same deal, sold without warranty, but as you can see, it's kept the correct time since its new battery went in on Saturday. And the reason why I had 2 or 3 of these is because I had a really tiny one and I lost it, and then I bought another one. And I think I was still trying to replace the original one. I ended up buying another one, but I still never found the same one again that I had originally. Sad times. That, I think, is all the watches. Let's have a look at the brooches. This was another butterfly that I found. I don't think I've ever worn it though, to be fair. So it's a cameo style. I think it's just plastic. And it's a little butterfly with beads along, so you could wear that on a jacket or a bag. But I think its style is a kilt pin. And that one we're running at £2. Just a pretty little thing. Can't remember where it came from. Probably a charity shop, knowing me. It's where most of my things have come from over the years. Kirsty likes this one. Thank you, Kirsty. Nice big pin. Could even take that off and make it into a pendant if you wanted to. Thank you, Kirsty. Where is your tray there? And then we've got a Scotland Ness fabric pin brooch. This one I think I had on a handbag, but it still looks as new as the day it was made. And it's £2. I've got quite a collection of pins and brooches. I keep meaning to do a video on that as well at some point. I haven't worn this one for a long time. Is that it for brooches? I think it must be. I showed you the other little Don't Panic brooch earlier, but let me know if you want to see anything again. So that we've seen all the rings, all the brooches. Let's have a look at bracelets. There's so much silver in tonight. This is just a little cheapy one. I just thought it was cute, like a little stacking one. Gold tone, adjustable. It is 7 to 9 inches, so if you had a small ankle, it might even work as an anklet. And that's just £1. This little triangle. You see it? It's got the look of marble about it, but I think it's probably plastic. Oh, fell on the ring stick. This one is gorgeous. I really thought that I was going to find a designer name when I looked this one up, but I didn't. It's a really heavy, feels like really good quality, but there's no branding on it at all. So it's in the horse bit shape, and then it's got flowers in between. It's a matte gold tone. It's really pretty. It's showing a little bit of wear, but still got plenty of life left in it. Sorry for the noise. It is 7 to 8.25, just over 8.25 on the largest, on the extension there. And this one we're running at 5 because it's such lovely quality. Reassuringly heavy. Do we have any horse fans in? These are in the horse bit shape. Thank you, Lissa. It's just so unusual. I know you can get designer bracelets similar with horse bits. Thank you, Alyssa. Yeah, pretty one. Right, where is your tray? Oh, I'll go nicely with your Monica Veneda one as well. Welcome in, new friends. Everything's pre-listed in the shop. It's all things from my personal collection. There's quite a lot of it. This is another Joma Jewels JJ piece. It's 2 silver tone bangles with a little rose gold tone hearts, and one of them there has the JJ on it. So a bit like a magic trick, you can't separate them. And it's about 6 centimetres across the middle, which is standard size. Showing a tiny little bit of wear on the rose gold tone hearts, but certainly still got lots of life left in it. And it's just £3. Oops. Let's get that one running now. And then I also have 3 JJ little stacking bracelets, which I did show before, so I won't run them again, but if anybody wants to see those, let me know. Thank you, Elle. There's stuff in the bite now as well, so do check that out too. I make jewellery too, so there's some of my upcycled jewellery in there. These were the JJ stacking bracelets. Those were on start price of £2 each, or I could do all 3 for £4 if somebody wanted me to run it at that price. Let me know. My screen's just gone dark because it is past 10 o'clock, so I'm just going to change that. You probably can't see me for a second. How do I change it? Let's take that off. No, that didn't work. Are you still there? Oh, yes. That didn't work. You know when your screen goes a funny colour at 10 o'clock? Or it does on my phone anyway. Never mind. Right, I think we've got more bracelets to see. This one is a mixed metal style steel bracelet, so a bit like a watch chain. And I don't think it's got a maker on it, no. So it's gold tone and like a brushed steel effect. It's got a really nice movement. And that one is, oh, what is it doing? Sorry, my screen went mad then. We're running that one at £2 and it's 6.75 inches on the length. Look at that lovely movement. And then there is another steel one. Let me see if I can find that one. This one is a longer one, 7.75 inches. Again, nice for stacking, and it's a unisex style as well. Tried to persuade my husband to keep this one, but he doesn't really wear jewellery other than his wedding ring, although I repeatedly try to encourage him. That one's running now at £3. Again, a nice little stacking one. Welcome in, new friends joining us. These will just go back into my jewellery box. We've got a stunning sterling piece. I actually bought this one on my birthday a few years ago, Preloved, but I bought one from Ruse Jewels, which is very similar and I like better. So this one is, they're kind of hammered. They're not heavily hammered, can you see? They've got a little bit of texture to them. Circles, and you can put this through wherever you want to, which suited me because I do have these diddy wrists. So it's up to, oops, I've put it on the listing but it's not showing on the screen. It's up to just over 7.5 inches. It's all sterling, and then you've got the double hearts hanging in the middle there, really sweet. And because it's all nice sterling silver, that one is running at 20. As I said before, I'm not massively into the hearts, so I kept toying with the idea of cutting that off and just having it as a stacking bracelet, but I couldn't quite bring myself to chop it off. There's another lovely sterling one as well. There's a few more to show you. This one I bought from Faith, I think, and I just haven't worn it, so apologies to Faith, but I haven't worn it, so I thought we'd see if somebody else would. So she had researched this and said that it was an Empire-made 1960s stretch bracelet with sparklies. One of them is showing a little bit of orange underneath it from, I think, from the glue. Maybe that one had to be re-glued back in. I have cleaned it, but you can still just about see it, so I thought I would point that out. The stretch is really cool. Look how it opens. Oh, it looks quite nice with the ones I'm wearing tonight. We're doing that one at just £4. Lovely vintage piece. And a cool stretch. I guess it must be a relatively small size because it fits on my smaller wrist. And then we've got this alpaca beauty. I've got two like this, and I wear the other one more than this one, so I thought we would run this one. Let me just find it and bring it up. Well, there's loads of you watching on YouTube. Hello on YouTube. Feel free to come over. You just need to scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description. It will bring you over to Whatnot and give you some credit to spend as well. The heart one, yes, I can. Let me just run this one first. So this is really pretty alpaca silver from Mexico. So not sterling, it's a low-grade silver alpaca. Lovely cuff with mother of pearl inlay. These do, excuse me, usually have a little bit of adjustment to them, but it is about a 6 across, so it's a standard size, and about 3.5 centimetres across the opening. And that one we're running, I'm going to drop it down to 8, and we're running that one now at 8. So pretty. There's the alpaca stamp on the back. So it will be Mexican, vintage. I think these are probably 70s, but don't quote me on that. This one, LD. Let me just bring it back up again. So this is all sterling silver with the double heart drop. And adjustable, you can do it up where you want to on there, but just over 7.5 inches. If you didn't want the heart on, I could cut it off for you, but it's quite a feature of this bracelet. Thank you, LD. Welcome in, new friends. Everything that's left is in the shop. We haven't quite made it through everything, even though I've been live for over 2 hours. I had 100 items to start off with, and there's still quite a lot in there by now. Sorry, my sock came off. So do have a look through the shop listings, and we're just working through category by category now. This is a stunning bracelet. This I found in my first ever charity shop mystery bag. So before I was doing YouTube and the business and everything, and I was so thrilled. I couldn't believe there was a silver item in it. It's a really beautifully made Italian sterling silver bracelet. It's just sadly too big for me. Sad times. And it doesn't really sit perfectly on the inches on the ruler. So I've done it in centimetres, which is 19.5 centimetres. So let's see where that falls on the inches to show you. It's, you see, it's one thing over 7.5 inches. I can't really get my head around that to tell you what that is. It's 7.5 and another bit. And I've got these silly little wrists, so it's just a bit too big for me. I don't really know the value of it, so it's probably, I think this is a good price, £18. It's a really lovely solid piece, and it's got beautiful movement in it. Really nice. Kirsty likes this one. This one goes with what I'm wearing too. It's a shame, it's just a little bit too big for me. Thank you very much, Kirsty. That's gorgeous. I'm sure you'll love that. I've remembered what your tray is now. That'll go with your necklace, won't it? Lovely, lovely. And then I think there's only one bracelet that we haven't seen yet, and that is this gorgeous vintage travel bracelet. I did, when I first bought this, I found the location online and I can't remember what it was. I couldn't find it this time. It's a really beautiful sort of teal coloured holiday destination pictures. Sadly, I can't tell you where it's from. I don't think it really matters. It's just a lovely summery piece, vintage. It's got a spring ring, and I added an extra jump ring on there just to give you a little bit more on the length, and it is 8 inches. It's silver tone, not sterling, and it's running at 5. There are no markings on it, just to show you the condition there. Really unusual, nice summery piece. One of those ones that I bought to sell and then decided I had to keep. Okay, I think that you've seen all of the bracelets, but shout if you want to see anything again. And we've done the rings. We haven't done earrings or necklaces yet. Goodness me. Let's hope I can stay awake. Where should we go first? Should we go necklaces? Let me know if you'd rather do earrings. So we've seen the ones that had the bells on them. The choker. Remind me, Faye, which is the choker? Are you thinking of this that's on here? That's just double wrapped round on there. Or do I have a choker listed? Let me know. Let's have a look at this one. This is a Gemporia one. So pretty. I meant to put it back on the Presidium to check what the stone came out at, and I forgot. But the Gemporia website says that they only sell gemstones, so I don't know whether they would class cubics as a gemstone. I wouldn't class it as a gemstone. I forgot to. In fact, I've got the Presidium switched on, haven't I? Should we test it? Just give me 1 second. I'll just turn the face cam off so you're not looking at my backside. So it went up to, let me just get my face back on. It went up to the jadeite spinel topaz section. So, well, it's not jadeite, is it? Can you get a white topaz? I guess it's more likely to be a spinel. It's not glass though. That's the central one anyway that I tested. So it's Gemporia, it's sterling silver, and it's on a sterling chain, which is 16 inches, but you can, 16 inches, but you can move it onto another chain. Thank you, Lissa. Sorry it's gone on so late. There was just so much to show you. Thank you so much for your support and your purchases. So I may see you next week. If not, I'll be back the week after. I'm going to run this one now at £16. What a bargain. So all sterling silver on this one, and it's Gemporia, which is, I think Gemporia used to be Gems TV, didn't it? Evening, ukulele lady, how are you? It's a late one tonight. We still haven't been through everything yet. There's lots to see. So everything is in the shop if you want to have a look through. And we are now going to look at this twist one. So we've got an unusual sterling twist, and I think it's on a sterling chain as well. Let me just check. Yes, is. Oh, well done. I hope you had a good trip. So this one is on an 18-inch chain. Let me just double check. Oh, no, I'm glad I checked. It's a little bit longer. No, ignore me. It is an 18-inch chain. So all sterling, excuse me, on this one. And we're going to run that at 15. That one is running now. So all sterling, nice big size. Nice twisty one. Okay. I think we've still got a couple more sterling necklaces to see as well. Let's just have a look through. So do see, if you're joining us later, do have a look through the shop listings and let me know if you want to see anything again, because I have run the ones that had notification bells on. I have already run before. Welcome in, Chloe and Phoebe. Oh, I'm losing my voice now. I've been talking for 2¼ hours. Let me have some squash. Excuse me. Okay, so another sparkler. This one is amethyst and cubic zirconias on a sterling chain, sterling pendant, and it's an 18-inch chain, and we're going to run this one at 12. Let me just show you where it sits size-wise. Thank you, Nicola. Really pretty little one. Nice on its own, or you could stack this one as well. Thank you very much, Nicola. Pop that one there. Haven't run the big moonstone one yet, have we? Let me just find the rest of them. So this is another one that I ran last week, but I'm bringing back at a lower price. It is absolutely stunning. It's in the style of Suwati jewellery, but there's no branding on it, so I don't know who made it, but it is all sterling and it's really heavy. It's 35 grams of silver, and obviously there's a tiny bit in there for the stones. They've both tested as blue topaz on the Presidium. Look at the way the chain has been made. Look at the ends there. And then we've got this nice extension, all silver. And then this beautiful detail goes right around the sides and even on the back. It's absolutely gorgeous. Because it's got the extension on, you can wear it from 16.5 to 18.5 inches. This would have been really, really expensive new. Look at the size of it. And this one I bought from the charity haul, so I'm running it at pretty much what I paid for it. This one we are running at 30 start price. Thank you, LD. So to say, this one isn't from my personal collection, but I ran it last week at a higher price and I've reduced it for this week. It's a really beautiful piece. Blue topaz and then all sterling. Thank you very much, LD. Probably have a decent scrap value on that one, it's so heavy. And then in a similar vein, this gorgeous one. So I will be sad if this one goes. It's stunning. So it's a garnet with moonstones. And we've got 95 stamp on the back there, and I've been waiting to use this ball chain or bath plug chain as I like to call them, which is a really heavy sterling chain. I didn't weigh it actually. Shall we pop it on the scales and see what it weighs at altogether? It's a 16-inch chain, sterling as well. So the combined weight is 23 grams, so there's a lot of silver in there. And it's just gorgeous. Let me just double check the length of the chain before we run it. Yeah, 16 inches. Evening, Laraggio, and just like you and Lenora May, we are running this absolute stunner at £29. So we're garnet and moonstone, set in sterling silver on a really heavy sterling ball chain, 16 inches. Thank you, LD. So this is 23 grams altogether, the whole piece, including the chain. Thank you so much, LD. I really appreciate it. I hope you don't get stung too much with the old customs. Okay, I think, have we seen all of the necklaces now? We have, although people have been in and out, so do let me know if you want to see anything again. I don't think we've looked at earrings, have we? Let's do that next. There is still a buyer's appreciation to come as well, which is for this sterling necklace with a little black, I'm assuming it's an onyx in there, and it's on a sterling chain. Now these ones, I apologise to my friend if she's watching. My friend bought me these for my birthday a couple of years ago, and because I've got so many piercings, because they're studs, I can't wear them because they cover all the other ones. So they've never been worn. They were from Etsy, a lovely independent seller, and they're polymer clay, really pretty. Thank you, Elle. LD, the agate necklace, this one. I'll run that one again next. So these ones we're starting at £3, never been worn, artisan earrings. I did keep the card in my jewellery box for ages as well, but I must have at some point got rid of that. So they are nice big size. I feel like Rebecca might have liked these ones, but I think she might have gone. Welcome in, Josh and Tiger. We're looking at this one again, LD. Let me just find it again. I'm distracting myself on my other screen. Okay, so this one is on a silver tone chain. I think this is a steel chain, which is 20 inches. And then we've got purple agate. This is a sterling bead on here, as is this. That's got a 925 on it there. And then this is a freshwater pearl. So you can move it onto a different chain if you want to. I just ran out of sterling chains because everything that I use is pre-loved or vintage or vintage. And I just ran out of chains. So because of that, we're starting at just £12, which is a bargain. It's a really lovely agate. As I say, there's a freshwater pearl on there as well. Size-wise, it's quite a chunky one. Oh, Rach has come in for this one. Thank you, Rach. It's a good price, £12 for a lovely sterling and gemstone and pearl piece. Oh, Lindsay's in. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. Something skipped then. Tiger, no, there's no gold this evening, I'm afraid. There's quite a bit of silver, but no gold. Everything is pre-listed, so if you wanted to search it by material, you could search for the silver ones, for example. Pop those with your bits, Lindsay, thank you. Right, let's go back to the earrings again. This is a marathon this evening. I think this is probably my longest show ever. So thank you for hanging around. Oh dear, I've pressed something on my iPad screen, sorry. Right, I'm back. Oh, these are the big, colourful statement earrings. Now that I'm looking at them again, I feel like these might have been a present as well. So sorry if my friends are watching. I do love them, I just haven't been wearing them. Look how cool these are. Fabulous for the summer. I can move them onto brand new hooks for you. They're on bronze tone ones. They could go onto gold tone steel, surgical steel, bronze, silver plated, any of those free of charge, or is £3 for sterling silver new hooks. But they are going to be running at just £1. £1 for a pair of earrings and new hooks. I can, LD, yes, of course. You guys weren't supposed to be buying stuff tonight, so I could keep this all in my jewellery box. Oops. Oh dear, knocked everything then. No, I'm very pleased that you are and that they're going to new homes. Let's find that necklace again. So we've got a sterling and turquoise bear paw with feathers, liquid silver beads, and then turquoise here, and a spring ring clasp. It is 16 inches. Hi Jenny, hi 69 Smoke, and Casey, is it? Or Cassie, and IXO, sorry I missed you coming in. It's all listed in the shop. So this one we're going to run at £16. It's a really lovely piece. And the bear paw is supposed to be lucky, apparently. Nice little dainty one. Yes, Elle, I can. Of course I can. Thank you, LD. Oh, you've got a lovely big parcel coming. Oops. Right, back to the earrings. Oh, some more cloisonné enamel. These ones reminded me of ties. So 80s enamel, gold tone. Again, I can move them onto gold tone steel hooks if you would like. Look at them. Get that hair out of the way. 80s fabulous. And they are £4 and they can be on new hooks if you want them. Welcome in, people just joining us. Everything is listed in the shop. No worries, LD. Thank you so much for your purchases this evening. I really appreciate it. All getting me towards buying this iPad that my daughter needs for school. Thank you very much. And there is one more pair of earrings to see as well. Look at these. These are quite unusual. They're almost like a leopard print power shell. Never seen one quite like that before. Isn't that gorgeous? So these are on silver plated hooks, but again I can swap those out for you free of charge if you want me to. And oh, they're just lovely. You might have realised that I like PowerShell, so I've got quite a lot of PowerShell earrings, so I had to say to myself, which are the ones I can part with. I don't know why I chose these, they're gorgeous. But we're going to run them now at £5. And as I say, they can be on new hooks. Look at the backs as well. Stunning. Stunning, stunning. Aren't they lovely, Elle? Welcome in, Anne. I wonder if we might have seen everything now. Let me just go back and see if there's any other bids come in. Do check out the Buy It Now as well. Take a look through the listings. Feel free to make me a cheeky offer if there's anything that you fancied but you felt was a bit more than it should have been. Just checking through to see if I've missed anything. Doesn't look like I have. No, you've pretty much cleared me out. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to get the buyer's appreciation going now. So the buyer's appreciation is for this little sterling necklace. So if you've made a purchase this evening and you're in the UK and over 18, please do enter, and best of luck. Thank you, ukulele lady. Have a good sleep. I hope that you have a good rest after your long journey. Ukulele lady has been on holiday. Thank you, Elle. Okay, what else can I show you? In the Buy It Now, we have my stickers. So I've come up with these. You get 6 for £2. They're all jewellery and thrifting related. Really fun. Silver cloths for £1 if you need a silver cloth. There are gift bags for £1 if you've bought a gift. Those are eco-friendly ones. There are my teeny tiny sterling silver stud earrings, and there are hook versions of these as well. They're upcycled using beads from unwanted jewellery. And there is a little pair of hematite hearts as well. Then I also make aluminium jewellery. So this is a hand hammered cuff, and it's got a little flower on there. And these are adjustable to size, say small to medium. They don't tarnish or anything because they're made of aluminium. They're very lightweight. And then, similar to the ring that I'm wearing on my thumb, I have made these ones. So there's bark, smileys, circles. This is a hammered one with a heart. And then there are 2 skinny ones as well. There's a sprinkles one and a bark one. So those are all in the Buy It Now. My 11-year-old daughter has started a little enterprise making upcycled badges and key rings and things. This is a hand mirror with dogs on it, and that is £3, and obviously the money goes to her. Oh, thank you, Elle. I don't think I am. I'm just hyperactive. I just do too much. Just always doing loads of stuff. And also, if you don't follow me on YouTube yet, do go and check me out. It is Jewellery Rescue. When we hit 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away this diamond necklace. How cool is that? So I do unbaggings and thrift hauls and my upcycling transformations all over on YouTube as well. Oh, bless you. A black cat one. She may well have a black cat one, and I'll make a note for you. She has, so she used money, she sold all of her Playmobil collection, and then she put it together with her birthday money, and she bought this professional badge making kit, and it came with enough for 100 components for various different things. And now she's trying to raise enough money from that to buy another component kit, and then when she gets that component kit, she'll be in profit. So yeah, maybe she can buy her own iPad. So she's doing really well with it, bless her. Thank you, that's really sweet. We've got a minute and a half left on the buyer's appreciation. So, oh no, not that one. We've sold that one. Let me just show you a few of the things that haven't sold. So we've still got the Gemporia sterling necklace with the gemstone. We've got some gorgeous bracelets. Let me know if you want me to rerun anything or if you'd like to make an offer on anything. We've got this 90s storm watch, steel bracelets, Genos charm for a charm bracelet, the Joma Jewels bangle, some earrings, and then we've got 3 rings left, all sterling. Welcome in people joining us now, just running the buyer's appreciation and just showing what is left that hasn't sold. So let me know if you want me to rerun anything. This is a butterfly wing, it's vintage, set in sterling. Shard necklace, it's vintage necklace. There's a brand new toy watch with a new battery. Sterling twist pendant. And that necklace. Oh, good luck everybody on the giveaway. Good luck, good luck, good luck. And it's Darlie. Congratulations. You have won the necklace. Thank you everybody for joining in, and congratulations to Darlie. Let me pop that with your chain. Exciting. Thank you so much for shopping from my jewellery box. What an exciting evening. I really appreciate your company, your bids and your entries into the giveaways and everything as ever. I may or may not be on next week because it's half term, so I've put it as a TBC, so do bookmark it and it will obviously give you a notification if I do go live. If not, then I'll definitely be back the week after. So I've booked all of my shows up till September, so go in and bookmark them all so that you get the notifications. And if you are new to me, I'm Kat. You can find me on Instagram as Sustainabeads UK, on Facebook as Sustainabeads, and on YouTube as Jewellery Rescue. Thank you. I'm exhausted now. That was a marathon, wasn't it? Thank you so much, guys. I did notice that somebody else was going on at 10 o'clock, so I'm going to raid you into her. I've never done that. Well, I haven't done it for a long time anyway. So we'll raid you into that show if it's still running. So I shall see you in a week or two. Thanks so much, everybody. Oh, I don't sleep after a one-hour show. I just stay up stewing about all the stupid things that I've said and done. But maybe we'll try. Thanks, guys. Okay, let's create a raid. I don't know who it is. Oh, Francis, that's who I was going to go through to. They've only got 9 in their show, so enjoy. We're raiding Francis. I don't know Francis, but I saw that they were live.